Hi there, this is Roxanne Webster.
This is Jake Ginger.
We are with My Home Team Denver.
And Keller Williams.
If you're visiting us today, you're probably here for our Tuesday discussion regarding your house being underwater. And stop, look, and listen.
We like stop, look, and listen. It's a great mantra.
That's right. It's more than anything else a reminder to not panic. We wanted today to talk about hardship. There's a conception that people who are underwater have that if they are managing by hook or crook to make their mortgage payments every month, that they don't have a hardship.
Yep.
People think that if they have a birthday party for their 6-year-old, they can't have a hardship. They're saying that if they earn $10,000 a month, they can't have a hardship. Why is a hardship important to this discussion?
You know, a hardship itself is what sets the basis and the premise for the ability for the banks to agree or disagree to allow for a short sale.
Or, in some cases, loan modification or forbearance agreements.
Correct.
They want to make sure that you truly cannot afford your mortgage as it stands.
So, when we look at hardship, Rox made a great point. A lot of us think, hey, if I'm going to have a birthday party for my kids, how can I have a hardship?
We get feeling guilty about the fact that we're not destitute.
Exactly. We feel like if we're sitting in this box and we're going to try to accomplish either loan modification or any of this stuff, we definitely need to be living, eating the top ramen for dinner.
That's exactly it. So I like top ramen. Can you tell?
Right.
Let's give some signs of hardship. All right.
Simple hardship. Financial is most common.
Right. And let's talk about financial hardship. If you earn $10,000 a month and your monthly output, your monthly obligations equal $12,000 a month, you have a hardship. If what comes through your door is inadequate to meet your obligations, you probably have a hardship.
Exactly.
If you are putting more money on your credit card every month than you can afford to pay off, you may have a hardship. There's a lot of us who have bad spending habits. Hello? Right?
We also like to say if you're robbing Peter to pay Paul,
you probably have
robbing Paul to pay Peter.
Either.
You have a hardship.
You have a hardship. What do we mean by that? Are you putting groceries on your credit card and not paying it off? Are you finding yourself carrying balances that you didn't used to carry? You probably have a hardship.
Are you pulling money out of your 401k or IRA?
You absolutely have a hardship.
To pay mortgage. You're having a hardship.
Are you robbing your kids' college funds? You probably have a hardship. Are you dipping into your emergency funds? You probably have a hardship.
Exactly, if you have any left.
So these are financial hardships. And here's the thing. We've got this sensibility that says that if we're not destitute, we don't have a hardship. You have to get very dispassionate at this and put your world down on paper and ask yourself, is what's coming through my door every month adequate to satisfy my obligations? And if you can't answer yes to that question, you probably have a financial hardship.
Exactly.
What other kind of hardships do you have?
Why don't we touch on that next week?
All right, next week we're going to touch on some other hardships. Thank you. You guys have a great week.